Welcome to A Course in Miracles workbook for students, lesson 330. I will not hurt myself again today. Wow. I will not hurt myself again today. I invite all of us right now, right here, to let this be so. Let us this day accept forgiveness as our only function. Why should we attack our minds and give them images of pain? Why should we teach them they are powerless when God holds out his power and his love and bids them take what is already theirs? God has already given it to us and held it in reserve till we're ready to say, okay, fine. I guess I'll choose happiness. I tried everything else. I'll just choose happiness now. The mind that is made willing to accept God's gifts has been restored to spirit and extends its freedom and its joy, as is the will of God united with its own. The self which God created cannot sin and therefore cannot suffer. Let us choose today that he be our identity and thus escape forever from all things the dream of fear appears to offer us. Okay, I'm going to pause to say the dream of fear offers us nothing. It is such a bold-faced lie that there is anything out there in the world of man that will bring us what we need, which is our true desires: love, peace, joy, infinite abundance. See, the ego's game is you're weak, you're small, you're lacking. Go out there and beg and scrounge and get what you can. That's a really sad game. And thank goodness it is not reality. It can be a perceptual reality. I'm going to repeat this sentence because it is so powerful. The self which God created cannot sin. How can that be so? We're all just horrible, flawed sinners, damned to hell. That's what the ego would have us believe. Even though you've had experiences, even though the light of your consciousness has shined on some really horrible things and seen some horrible things and experienced perceptually horrible things, it didn't change the nature of the light that was shining on those experiences and objects. You, my love, are whole and complete. The light doesn't become tainted because it shined on something horrifying. And it can just as easily shine on something else, something beautiful. Focus that light today on the truth, because the truth is already beautiful. The truth is already joyful. The self which God created cannot sin and therefore cannot suffer. Let us choose today that he be our identity and thus escape forever from all things the dream of fear appears to offer us. Father, your Son cannot be hurt, and if we think we suffer, we but fail to know our one identity we share with you. We would return to it today to be made free forever from all our mistakes and to be saved from what we thought we were. I'll share an analogy in case that helps anybody in any way accept this kind of unconditional love. Because to ego, there's so many conditions. Imagine having a small child and that child hit another child and they're both crying and the child got scared and it was kicking sand in the other child's face, and then that child punched the other child and they're fighting. I've actually seen this because I've had small children. I've seen them fight each other. Oh, all I want for them is to stop hurting themselves and each other and to choose love. And when they do, and I see them hugging and saying, I'm sorry, and those tears of profundity that the love was still there after all the pain, do you think I pick up my tally sheet and try and figure out which kid is bad and which kid is good? They're both good. They're both perfect, whole and complete. And yes, there's things to learn. There's things to evolve and expand into. but they're not bad. I don't see them as bad. God doesn't see you as bad no matter how many times you've thrown dirt in someone else's face, or no matter how many times you've gotten dirt thrown in yours. I know this is a crude analogy, and I'm sure there's someone out there that could explain it so much better than me. Thank you for having patience and grace with my sometimes crude and inept attempts to explain such beautiful concepts that I've experienced and don't always have words for. I will not hurt myself again today. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for your willingness to let go of the pain and let go of the suffering and embrace the truth of who and what you are. And I will see you tomorrow for lesson 331.